You know what? Someone once said, games like this are like bubble gum. You chew them for a little bit and you spit them out. That's kind of what it's doing, so I'm moving on. I have no comments about last week because it's bubble gum that's been spit out.
Bad passes, inaccurate, underthrown passes. That's all I see now. Bad reads. I look like a rookie. Yesterday I watched the game, and like I said, it was a horrible game. And start when I get back out here and practice and get my chemistry back, and just hit the ground running like I was supposed to.
The two quarterbacks will be facing off on Sunday. Ben Roethlisberger wanting to spit out some nasty old bubble gum, and Lamar Jackson willing to acknowledge
I love
had
it.
A bad game.
I
like it too.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about a different quarterback coming up, and we're going to contrast Lamar with the other quarterback that he just most recently played. But for now, let's focus on this Ravens-Steelers matchup. As I mentioned earlier in the week, the Ravens are favored in Pittsburgh for the first time ever against Ben Roethlisberger. There was an item at PFT earlier this morning about how practice was very intense yesterday. The pads were popping in Pittsburgh. So whatever Mike Tomlin did on Tuesday, remember we were trying to psychoanalyze yesterday what he's trying to do, and he went with the, you've changed. You've hurt me. I'm disappointed.
Right.
And it apparently worked. So they're ratcheting up the pressure as they get ready to play the Baltimore Ravens. They played them 3 times without Roethlisberger quarterback with backups on the field, and they only lost by 3 points each time, twice in overtime.
Yeah.
So this is one where you throw out what you think you know about the teams. They are going to spend 3 hours beating the crap out of each other, and Mike Tomlin's doing what he can to get his guys in the right mindset, and it may be working.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they'll be in the right mindset. I just don't know if they got the right guys to really get it done. That's really the big question, at least on my end. There's limited resources there on the defensive side of the ball right now. I know we talked about it on Tuesday, but it's like, okay, T.J. Watt, Cam Hayward, Minkah Fitzpatrick. Highsmith's a good player. After that, you get into a lot of. I just think, there's no other standout player on the team. There's not. And as we talked about, there's not a lot of depth on the defensive side of the ball. I mean, the defense absolutely got whooped last week against the Cincinnati Bengals. I mean, whooped. And they've been getting whooped a lot. And it's just there's only so much Cam Hayward and Minkah Fitzpatrick and a T.J. Watt can do. They can't cover all the other 8 holes in the run game and, cover people downfield in the pass game. So they're compromised there. Now they're catching – the good thing for the defense of Pittsburgh is they're catching Baltimore and their offense a little bit in a moment where, they've been struggling the last few weeks. Baltimore, before their bye week, it was more the offense kind of carrying the team and the defense was lagging. Ever since the bye and maybe one big run from Dalvin Cook and a big pass from Kirk Cousins – the defense has been very good, and the offense has really started to struggle. So that'll be an interesting matchup. Like you said, you can kind of throw records out the window right now, but I just don't see it from Pittsburgh. I don't. And even though they kind of match up with Baltimore, I just don't think there's enough firepower right there right now. And I don't expect, Baltimore's defense can stop the run, so I don't think we're going to see Najee Harris and company, really dominating the day. And now what? We're going to rely on Big Ben in the passing game, and we know how that goes. It's not going to be good enough. I can just tell you right now, I don't see it happening. I don't. And I expect Baltimore to win this football game.
Yeah, I mean, the only chance for the Steelers is the formula that we've seen from time to time this year where all 3 phases come together. The defense clamps down. Special teams make something happen. But T.J. Watt on the COVID reserve list, if they had T.J. Watt, I'd feel differently. I'm really trying to coax myself to pick the Steelers for this one, but I'm agreeing with you, and we'll be doing.
Don't do it. Here, we'll just pick this one right now. Don't do it. Don't be. Don't you
want to try to catch me? Don't you want to try to?
But I'm also
close that 10-game gap.
You're right. The hell with it. Go with your pasta and meatballs. Gut. Go with Pittsburgh.
I think what I'll do is I'll hedge enough that if I take the Ravens and the Steelers win, I can say, see. I should have listened to my gut.
Right.
Somehow the Steelers win the game.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.